You run into a bit of controversy for the LP sleeve, something to do with a visible panty line in the States.
Yes, originally the woman had a bare bottom of it was bare, you know. They wouldn't have that. And also there were three crucifixes on the mountain range behind this fiery hell, wherever it was. And I wouldn't have that. So I said, well, why don't you just put a blank album sleeve out and be done with it? Because everything I come up with, somebody doesn't like it, you know. But it gets me, you know. Movies today have far more visual and realistic type of things happening than any record. I don't know what they all keep picking on rock and roll for.
Now, you've run into a spot of bother. You've been sued by the father of what was it, John McCollum, 19-year-old lad who apparently committed suicide after listening to one of your albums. So as the story goes.
That's an absolute load of poppycock, because how do they know that he listened to this specific song? And if they're obviously a bit dim, because the song what they're referring to is about alcoholism, suicide solution, meaning suicide liquid, like a drinking alcohol. And if they were to read the actual words all the way through instead of trying to read between the lines, thinking that I put these invisible messages in songs, they'd just realise it's just a simple song which I wrote. Bob Daisy and I, with Randy Rhoads, wrote about Bon Scott, who drank himself to get. And Bon Scott, incidentally, was the former singer with AC/DC who was found dead through alcohol abuse. And I knew Bon, Bob knew Bon from when Bob used to live in Australia, and we just wrote the song because it was a very sad part of our lives when Bon died. And it was just like a warning, you know, alcohol is as dangerous as any heroin or anything else. Now, if there's one word, in any song that you specifically, that's what my son killed. I mean, you don't kill yourself just like that. Anyways, there's a build-up of depression, or so I'm led to believe. And I think it's a bit of a sick thing to lay on someone. I mean, I feel very sadly for the parents, but I can't know where to take responsibility, because if you start there, you can carry on forever. It's just ludicrous. I mean, look at Shakespeare. There's more horrific things going on in Shakespeare, and I've been praising his works for years.